sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Prime Time.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They send Aguilar in motion left. First down, here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Bateman hauls it in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Trying down the middle with Henry. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's good for another Ravens.
Blitz coming, Lamar gets this to Bateman. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. And they send a man in motion. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, Blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Putting a receiver in motion. They go play action with Tonga Mailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Aubrey puts it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. That's the end of our first. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
They send a receiver in motion right. Play fake, Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Short side option here, he's running left. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. D. Eskridge to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of it. McDaniel jawing at the officials, and while he does so, he's going to throw the challenge flag too. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. He's gonna keep it this time. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot!
From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Lamar off to play fake. Aguilar with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Running back sent in motion. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Andrews with the catch. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. A tight end in motion now. Now Jackson on 3rd down. He rolls to his right. Oh, he lost the football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Well, they're going to face 4th down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going and You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Looking to throw. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Has his man, it's Smythe. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a chain up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. That's got to be so frustrating for the when you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Henry running to the left. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets him around 6 there. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Slot receiver headed left. This is Henry on 2nd. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down, here's Lamar. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Play action now with Jackson. Henry on the catch. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go. Yo.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
The drive begins with Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's here. Let go.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get hot. Get hot.
Running once more with Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He sends this away, and oh, this is gonna be a field flipper. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That's gonna be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they can't chop to him, but not in. A huge gain and a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Fits it through the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Dolphins trail by a field goal. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. A-Chain again. And he gets in, touchdown. The Dolphins have taken the lead late. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here he is to throw. Connects with Bateman. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They send Aguilar in motion left. He'll look to throw it. Caught by Flowers. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up to pass. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And again, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Set up.
Play fake, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Bale and Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead...
And he's in, and that's a touchdown, and with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was